Hi guys, welcome back to Ages Paintings. Today I am going to do an open cup pour. I have some paints mixed in that I added some silicone to. So these are the paints I just used in another painting. If you haven't seen that, check that out. I will put a link up above so you can see it. So I have red, blue, light blue, lemon yellow and orange, and these are mixed with Floetrol, Artist Loft pouring medium, a little bit of water, and teeny bit of silicone is added to all of them. And I also have black. Okay, so I just took a used cup. It's dry. I just cut it up, so I have an open cup like that, and I'm going to use this side on the bottom. Okay, so I'm going to start with my black. I'm just going to, I'm thinking if I should, I'm going to try to do it from the side. Just going to make a mound of the black. Usually I notice that when we do the open cup pour, it does move, it doesn't stay in the middle. I don't want to end up like turning it around too much in the end. So what I'm gonna do, this is just some black paint mixed with Floetrol and water. I think I'm just gonna move this around a little bit. So this one does have silicone in it. I don't know if you can see it in there, but you can actually tell when there is silicone added to it. It doesn't look as smooth. I'm just turning it around. I'm gonna add a little bit of more of this black. I do this before I start adding the colors, so I don't have to move it too much later on. I'm gonna try to save it as much paint as I can. I'm not sure if you can tell the difference on the camera, but I can clearly see where there is different black. That's okay. Okay, let's take it to the other corner. Okay, now I'm just going to run my finger around. I don't really care about the sides too much right now, but I will care about them later. Oh, my hands are so dirty, and I'm holding the, even though I have tape under the canvas, I might touch the bottom part where there's no tape and get it all dirty. I like to keep the back side of the canvas as clean as I possibly can, but sometimes I do end up making it dirty by just holding on to it. Okay, there we go. It's covered in black, and okay, I think I move it this way because there is the black that has silicone in it. And I'm going to keep this side a little bit propped up so the cup moves in this direction. Let's see. I'm going to add a little bit more paint. There. So that's where I'm going to add all the other paints. There we go. All right. Let's start with yellow. So I'm just going to start pouring the paint in, just like so, and I will layer it. And orange, this is Fluorescent Orange by Artist Loft. That one was light yellow. I think that's also Artist Loft. Okay, let's add some red. You see it's popping up on the sides. And some metallic blue. Light blue. Okay, I'm just going to wait a little bit and see what happens. I'm gonna move it a little bit on the side. And I'm gonna keep it propped up. I might end up using Lazy Susan in the end. We'll see how this moves. Okay, move it. It's because of silicone that these cells are huge and they're gonna keep getting bigger. I use Cell Magic for the silicone. Okay, let's move this a little bit more. And I'm going to add, I think, a little bit of orange to that. I don't have that much orange left. Let's just finish this up. I don't like to, you know, keep paint that has silicone mixed in. I don't know why. I just don't usually keep it. If I mix it, I want to use it the same day. All the other paints, I mix them and I keep them, but not if I add silicone to them. Okay. I'm gonna add a little bit of red. Let's see what happens to it. So it goes out slowly. You can help it a little bit picking it up and then putting it on the side so it lets more paint escape from the bottom. Okay, let me just move this on the side. Okay, just going to turn it. Okay. Whew, that looks cool. Oh, I love what's going on in there. Okay, let's see how far it goes. I still want to use all these paints that I have left, but I really like how it looks right now. Maybe if I use the turntable and just turn it and see what will happen to it. Okay, I'll be back with the turntable on the table. Okay, I'm back and I put the turntable or Lazy Susan, whatever you want to call it, on the table, and I am going to turn it, but I also want to use these paints that I have left over, and I'm thinking how should I incorporate them. I really don't like this yellow too much, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to mix it with my red to make kind of like a light orange. Or dark. Let's see what happens. This is a new paint I just opened, the lemon yellow. I'm not a big fan of it now. It's not that bright. Yeah, I think this is much better. It's always hard to show the real color like this. There. There. So see, this is the color. It's kind of like a tangerine, I would say. Okay, now let's see. Let me just turn it and see what happens. Ooh, that looks cool. Let's do it the other way. I'm thinking if I want to keep the black or not. What if I just at this point I'm just playing with it. Wow. Cool. From there it must look like a huge mess, but this is how it looks. I like it. It looks really cool. The silicone is really working, popping up. See? So it's not going to be solid anywhere. That's amazing. I'm thinking I should just leave it like that. Yeah. It's really interesting. Okay. Wow. That's a big mess. But it came out good, so I'm happy. I'm just gonna clean the sides like from the bottom, and then I'm gonna put it to dry. And then once it's dry, then I'll see what we can do with it. It's still developing. I can see a lot of cells popping up, which is cool. Yeah, so there you have it. Really nice. I like it. Oh, look at my hands. Okay, I'm gonna show you a close-up. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!